I'm me. I finally realized that after learning that I'm going to disappear. I'd always wanted someone to approve of me, to accept me. But that wasn't what was really important. Ash, please understand. Ash said that we should fight to determine who's Master Van's real student. If that's what he needs, I suppose I'll have no choice but to fight him. Well, they just can't get along. Ash, why can't we cooperate? Is fighting the only way for us to accept each other? I've already accepted you, no matter what you say. You can't deny that. Deny the fact that I'm here. I'm alive. Hey there, people. My name is Tagori. Welcome back to more Tales of the Abyss. Last episode really had me in tears, honestly. I'll explain later, but right now, Luke and Ash, Part 2. After all this time, they're suddenly in opposite positions. After all this time... Yeah, Ash is the same as always. I guess Luke's the one who's changed. Yes, he saw death with his own eyes, and he grew up. But Ash doesn't realize that, and he's angry that his replica puppet has started thinking for himself. No, I think Ash does realize it. He just doesn't want to acknowledge that the puppet that took everything from him has become independent. Judging from his anger, that's probably the case, though it could be worse. If he had simply ignored Luke and left, there would have been no hope. Now it's Ash's turn to become independent. Yes, to free himself from feeling victimized by a replica that pushed him into the shadows. I mean, that's a pretty good way to put it. We need to go to Kessadonia? I think? Why Kessadonia? Where in Kessadonia? Whoops. There we go. Like, this is where we need to be, right? Am I wrong? What's happening? A great resolve, girl talk. La 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 la. My, you're certainly putting effort into your preparations. Of course, this will be our last battle, right? Let's go gorgeously, beautifully. Aren't you nervous? Nope. Liar, your fingers are shaking. They're trembling in excitement, not shaking. Both of you put up such a strong front. So do you. I suppose we're all alike that way. Yes, indeed. When I first met you, I thought I could never come to like you. Hey, that's my line. But now? You are very dear to me. That's my line too! Let's do our best. Together. And guy talk. Eldrin, huh? Sure is huge. Well, yeah, we've got a whole island floating up there. Attack large targets from the inside. That's one of the most basic principles of battle. It feels weird. When the three of us met, I never would have imagined that we'd be here, fighting like this. Yeah, really. Van wasn't our enemy at the time either. And Malkuth was, I suppose. I thought you were pretty annoying back then, but now, he's still pretty annoying. Yeah! Well then, please bear with this annoying soldier for just a little while longer. Same to you. Jade, Guy, let's do our best. Okay, that line, that acceptance of how the other two perceive Jade, in its own way, it's pretty touching. Anyway, where are we supposed to be? You. The operation commences in 1 day. Complete your preparations in the intervening time. Or are you already prepared? Is there anything I need to do? I think I'm good. Understood. Don't be late.
The operation will be tomorrow after we rendezvous with the Allied force.
So we've got today for ourselves?
Yes. Before any deployment, soldiers are given 24 hours of leave to do as they please.
Then let's do that too.
That's fine with me, but please, don't stray very far from Chesedonia.
Yes, sir. No problem. Guy, Natalia, come on.
Eh? Why them?
You're not going anywhere?
No, not really. You?
Nah, Chesedonia's in a desert, so... And it still doesn't feel real, you know? That tomorrow's the final battle.
Then would you two join me for a little while?
Me?
Sure. We'll all go together.
And then, what, Jade's just left out in the cold?
Looks like you're waiting for someone to show up.
I'm afraid there's little hope of that.
Ash hated replicas. That gave him purpose. He lost that the moment Luke stood on his own. I don't think he'll show. The next time he does,
Will be when they fight. But why do they have to fight?
it's not to hurt each other. It's to settle who they are. To recognize that they're two different people now.
I wonder what I should do when that happens.
If you really care about both of them, then just accept the result.
Will you?
Well, that's what friends do, right?
Ash is your friend too?
I've put my past behind me as best I can. I think that's what Ash is trying to do now. When that happens, he will no longer be the son of my enemy, and I no longer his servant. We'll start over as Ash and Gylardia, just two people. I bet he's a pretty fun guy, without all his baggage.
You're so mature. I don't know.
You see Luke as your friend, right?
Yeah.
Then that's enough for now. Once everything's settled, go with what you feel.
You're right. Some answers won't come, no matter how much you think. Are you drinking, Colonel?
I would have preferred somewhere a bit nicer than this, but weren't you going to enjoy your free time, Annis?
I wanted to give Tyr some time.
That may have been cruel in its own way.
Colonel, you're hiding something, aren't you?
No, of course not.
Oh, well. What are you going to do after we defeat Commandant Grants?
I'm a soldier. I'll return to my life in the military. But
But
I've been thinking about starting Thaumacrian research anew once I return. To raise replicas to a status of something more than mere substitutes.
yeah, please do. I think that would make Ion happy.
You're going to reform the Order, aren't you?
You noticed, huh? I'm giving up on marrying into money. I'm going to be the first female phone master.
Excellent. But I think now it's about time you return to the inn.
Hey, you're going to stay here drinking, aren't you?
This is grown-up time now. Time for children to go to bed.
It's past your bedtime.
Boo, meanie. I'm worried about Master.
No, you're staying here with me.
Meow.
Tomorrow.
Yeah. I hope my body holds together until then.
It will.
Tyr.
Tomorrow, and the day after, and on and on.
Tyr.
What is it?
Never mind.
You're weird.
I am not. I just... Thanks.
What's with you all of a sudden?
You watched me this whole time, just like you promised.
You idiot, I'm going to keep on watching you too.
You're the idiot. I'm going to disappear.
It's okay.
It's weird. I'm really happy right now. I have friends, and you? I can finally think of myself as me. This is probably the happiest moment of my life.
What?
I mean, I wish I could think it wouldn't be.
The operation begins at noon. Our ships will be deployed in the Central Ocean and Ispanian Peninsula.
They'll take longer to get in position than the Albior. Stand by in the Central Ocean beneath Eldred and wait for our arrival.
Understood.
The artillery bombardment will begin as soon as the Allied forces arrive. With that support, we will breach Eldred from below, where there is less anti-aircraft fire.
We'll destroy the anti-air facilities if possible, and then go after Van.
Our final objective is the release of Lorelei. I think that covers everything. Okay, your turn, Luke. This is the final battle, so give the order and make it good.
Well, you're more or less the leader now.
Aw.
Okay. Everyone, we're going to protect our world.
Let's go. I was gonna say, they forgot the camera.
There's still some time left.
I'm kind of nervous. The Commandant won't hold back. We have to fight with everything we've got.
Don't get yourself so worked up that you wear yourself out before we even get there.
Yeah, good point. Be careful, Luke.
Why me?
Yeah, you're the one we're most worried about.
What's that?
Run away! Phonons are attacking!
Luke! Look!
We made it.
I didn't expect them to come after us first. Eldred was propelled into that dive by retrograde memory particle thrust. The Tartarus in the core must have been completely destroyed.
The Tartarus is gone? That means...
There's nothing to neutralize the core's vibration. Of course, that's not a problem now.
Yeah, I guess it's a good thing Lorelei was taken out of the core.
Yes, and as long as we don't revive the planet storm, the core should stay quiet.
It's just like Ash said, trying to ram us with Eldrant. That's how much of a threat the Key of Lorelei is to Van.
Eldrin's fall didn't seem to affect the anti-aircraft system.
No, wait a minute. On Eldred's port side, the flat part on the left, the anti-air cannons are dead.
Okay, I'll land there.
Buckle up, everyone. And would you look at that? Someone's already here. The Glorious land. Eldrent. Van, worried? I never imagined they would try to crash Eldrent itself into us. And Noelle still managed to evade it. She's really amazing. Van must be after the Jewel of Lorelei. I won't let him have it. If he's going to these lengths to get rid of it, it must really be our key to defeating him. Van may be starting to worry. There's no question that we will reach Van much sooner than he can finish replicating the land. Worried or not, he undoubtedly wanted to get us out of his way. But we're safe. Master Van, I'm coming for you. To free Lorelei from your control. Ash's battle? I wonder if Ash has already reached Eldrent. Probably. Then, where... Oh yeah, they're always with him, aren't they? I suspect that he's left them behind this time. With Van here, Eldrent is a dangerous place. I see. Then Ash is here alone. Let's catch up and join him. I'll drag him along if I have to. Yes, he is one of us, after all. Alright, so what do they say about this?
Hey, that's Aston's Albior!
That's right. Ash was riding the Albior 3.
Okay, so they actually
Ash.
do point it out.
No, that's...
Genji, you got through that anti-aircraft fire?
It was dangerous, but I had to. I flew in from the interceptor system's blind spot and rammed it with the Albior. That was the only way to stop the anti-air fire.
That's insane.
Whoa, are you okay?
Yes, I'm fine. I just got knocked around a little when Eldrent fell.
I'll take care of him.
Luke, let's go.
Okay. Thanks, Noelle. All right, let's go.
Is there anything on here that we can take care of? No? No? Okay. Can we, like, grab the flight stone? I feel like the ship itself is just screwed. Once again, always looking around for treasure chests. And there's nothing. Oh. Okay, there is nothing. Good. Good to know. Good to know I haven't missed anything. Well, let's go. Here it is.
Hand over the key of Lorelei.
That's not going to happen. We've come here to set Lorelei free.
I won't allow anyone to get in the Commandant's way.
Major, do you think the planet's memory needs to be erased too?
Of course. What good is free will if the future is decided by the planet's memory? I refuse to accept that my emotions are controlled by the planet's memory. The will of the people should be their own.
Even if you have to destroy the original world to do it?
If the original world is completely under the control of the planet's memory, yes.
Don't you have any attachment to the original world at all? Is there not a single thing left in it you care about?
Anyone would feel some lingering attachment. People always cling to something. But the Commandant lifted me out of loneliness and despair. If this is his wish, then so be it.
Those are your true feelings? Then I've lost all respect for you. You talk about free will, and yet you don't have any of your own. You are not the Knight of Lorelei I looked up to.
I never imagined I would be the one to kill you. It is truly unfortunate.
Yes, it is. I thought at least you would understand.
Tyr, and you, Replica, the Jewel of Lorelei will be ours!
Okay, we're fighting Lagretta.
Major, where is...
First things first. Throw out a magic lens.
Your own...
143,000 health.
My will shall bring about the Commandant's reformation, and for that, I will eliminate you all!
We won't be eliminated that easily.
Of course. Your future
Ow.
and ours are different. We are enemies.
Yes, my future and yours, Major, have now diverged.
Then there is no more need for words.
Our future is important to us too, so we will defeat you.
Completely worthless, but...
No, you won't. Die! Swallow Fury!
Oh.
Take this!
Ow.
Now, take this.
You can't win! More like this! Burning Thrust! Swallow Fury! Burn!
Searing Sorrow.
See ya.
Take this.
Burning Thrust! Light Spear Cannon! Burn!
Nope. Nope. Guy.
That's enough.
I'm not doing too well.
Kill him up.
Want to see how strong I really am?
Over limit. Good.
I'll get him next time.
Incinerate all! Raising Phoenix!
I really like his over limit. His sacred art or whatever.
Light Spear Cannon!
Searing Sorrow.
Well, I guarded through it, so that's good.
Burning Tiger Blade! Light Spear Cannon!
Ow. But let's over limit ourselves.
Burning Thrust! Light Spear Cannon! You're mine!
Mystic art. Radiant Howl.
Burning Thrust! Take this! Light Spear Cannon!
What are we at? 6,300? 63,000, sorry.
Burning Thrust! Light Spear Cannon!
Take this.
Burning Thrust! Light Spear Cannon!
Now, while playing this game, I obviously looked up some information on it, and that led to some forums.
Light Spear Cannon!
And one person was asking, like, when does the combat get more involved and better? Is it just like rotating through the same few arts all the time? Someone else was just like, yeah. Unfortunately, this is like, you know, an older game. So, what can they really do to change things up? I've almost got my overdrive, over limit again. Ow. Huh.
This ends now.
So uncool!
I'm dead. And Guy is at 1. Oh, Guy is at dead now. Okay, so... Oh, we got a few life bottles.
Return this soul
Thanks
from
for
the
the help.
abyss of death. Resurrection.
Burning Thrust!
22k, not bad.
Burn!
Oh, Searing Sorrow. Healing Wind.
I'm like, I can get out of there.
Take this. Holy Lance.
Hey, think before you use your art.
Come on.
Just breathe. Ease our pain. That's enough.
Ah.
Healing Wind.
Tiger Blade!
What, that hit me?
Take by the ways that fosters life.
Swallow Fury!
Take this.
No, you don't! Burning Thrust! Light Spear Cannon! Too slow!
Ow.
Burning Thrust! Light Spear Cannon!
Nice. And everyone was alive. We get a spirit symbol. Uh-huh, everyone's stats go up. Nice.
Tyr. You got one thing wrong. People don't just lay down their lives for nothing. At least, I didn't. I loved him and his ideals. I was willing to die for him. That is my will. Van, reform this twisted world.
Major,
Tyr, are you okay?
yes. There's no time for grief now. Let's go.
You never change. It's okay to cry, you know.
I won't cry. Crying won't change anything. If I can't control my emotions...
You're a poor soldier.
Tyr wouldn't be Tyr if she didn't act tough.
Tyr needs to be the ideal soldier. Otherwise, in her mind, Legretta's death means nothing. It's one way of overcoming the loss.
You all understand Tyr a lot better than I do.
That's not true.
Huh?
Never mind, let's go.
Tyr and Legretta. What kind of person was Legretta anyway? She was a mystery to the very end. Don't you know anything about her? Only that she was an Oracle member before I joined. She never talked much about herself. Tyr might know something about her. Tyr, huh? She had to kill her respected instructor. She may not show it, but I'm sure it hurt her. A lot. Yeah, but what can I say to her? I was thinking that maybe if I knew something about Legretta, I could go with that. Don't think. Just go for it. Yeah, just say to her what you want to say instead of spending time thinking about it. Oh. Yeah, I guess. An old friend. Van, you idiot. Guy? Sorry, did you hear that? I don't mind. What is it? I've known Van since we were little. He always treated me like a little brother. He was calm, cool, smart, and kind. Yes. To be honest, I don't want to fight him. You don't either, do you? He was always so serious, and that eventually led him down this crazy path. So as his friend, I feel it's my duty to try and stop him. To tell him to come back. I want to talk to him too. Convince him to stop all of this. If only he'd listened, but... I know. I just can't help feeling that way. I know he won't listen to us, but even so... Thank you, Guy. Thank you for caring about my brother. Not at all. I hate being not able to do anything. Oh. God, everything is so heavy around here. This entire area is just... I don't know, everyone's... People just have so much connection here. Consoling Tyr. Tyr? Aren't you pushing yourself? No, I'm not. Luke, do you actually think there's anyone in the world who'd say, yes, I'm pushing myself? You're so dumb. Yes, there are many other things you could have done. Everyone knows you have no skill with words, so perhaps put an arm on her shoulder. Or hold her, without saying a word. I don't need you telling me that. I'm sorry, I don't mean to make all of you worry. Not at all. We're enjoying it. You're the only one enjoying anything. So what's around here? Anything? Everything? Oh, there's a chest. Phonic robe. I feel like this is the actual way I need to go, which is unfortunate because there was another path. I think there was another path. Unless... Why are you still chasing me? Phonic rod. This one should be better. It is better. So... Symphonic Robe. Only slightly better than what he had equipped. Oh, God. There you are. I feel like over here is where I came in, and that means that that chest right there. So close. Okay. Where's ours? We've still got a couple of minutes left. Where is Ash? We've yet to see Ash. Could he be that far ahead of us? I doubt it. Judging from the state of the Albior 3, not much time has passed since it crashed into Eldirant. So if we hurry, we can still catch up. Either way, he'll be waiting for you. There's probably no need to rush. Unless, of course, he's killed by the enemies first. Why must you always say such horrible things? Apologies. I was only considering the worst-case scenario. What else is in this room? Oh, look, that's a soldier. Oh, okay, well, I'm in a dead end. Ha ha. What do we got in here? I'm assuming this is another boss fight.
Ah! Luke! Damn it! We could jump in and...
No.
Jake!
If he drops out of the running here, he's nothing more than a burden.
But the others are after the Jewel of Lorelei that Luke has.
Precisely. So the enemy must have a safe path leading to Luke's location. Let's go on ahead and look for it.
Luke, please be okay.
Damn it, I don't have time for this. Am I already too late?
Ow. Just flops down,
You,
kills
Ash,
him.
what are you doing here? I could ask you the same thing. House Faber must have very stupid genes.
You're one to talk?
Even my replica fell into the same trap. Disgusting. Don't say things like that. It's true. Isn't there any way out?
Interesting.
One of us has to stay here. What are you doing? If only one of us can get out, you should be the one to go. Use the key to free Lorelei. Stop it! Just stop! Are you trying to insult me? No, I'm a replica. My hyper-resonance isn't as powerful. If our skill with the sword is equal, then the one who's better in another area should go. Now that you're not just putting yourself down, you're even more irritating. Ash, better in another area? You don't know anything! How can you possibly say that? You couldn't possibly know which of us is better! Either way, Shut up! Ash, what are you... Only one of us can leave this room. The stronger one will destroy Van. This isn't about hyper-resonance or who is or isn't a replica. As two of Van's pupils, we're going to find out who's stronger, who the real Luke is.
I was sort of keeping from explaining this, talking about this, but this is extremely symbolic. This is the fight that everyone has. The fight between who you think people should perceive you as, what you believe society should, what kind of person you should be in society, and the fight between who you really are. And it can be a fight. Different people see this fight differently. I personally had a battle like this, and it was a calm and slow battle. Lasted quite some time, but I'm glad that I had it. I'm glad that I figured it out. And that's not to say that I'm not still changing. Because everyone does. Everyone continues to change throughout their entire life. And that's growth.
This is a fight to settle who we are. We're both real. You and I are two different people. Shut up! This isn't about logic. You can't possibly understand how I feel. You stole my past and my future. Now is all the time I have. Now is all I have, too. I don't even have a past to lose, but I've still decided that I'm me. It doesn't matter what you think. Here I am. If that's the source of the strength you're talking about, then I won't lose! Well said. I will make those words your last replica! Havoc Strike! Take it! Rending Thrust! Light Spear Cannon! Bring it on! Rending Thrust! Light Spear Cannon! Swallow Fury! Rending Thrust! Light Spear Cannon! Die! You're gone! Rending Thrust! Light Spear Cannon! Rending Thrust! Light Spear Cannon!
So I have to say, the song in the background is at least the instrumental version of Karma by Bump of Chicken. It's essentially the theme song for this game. God, is it good. Ow.
Die! Fangblade Rage! Rending Thrust! Light Spear Cannon! Fangblade Rage!
So I want to say that also the fact that Ash is extremely angry all the time is also part of the symbolism here. Yeah, there's no way that I can lose this, considering I'm just recovering health. Swallow Fury. Yeah, it's... people just get angry that they can't figure themselves out, that, you know, there is that fight inside of them.
Damn it. The original lost to the replica. Take it. Ash,
Stop! Hand over the key of Lorelei!
I'll hold them off. Go! I'll fight with you. Don't be stupid. Are these guys important right now? Of course not. But if I take the key, you won't have a weapon. I'll just take one from an enemy. Hurry!
Give him your old sword, you idiot!
Promise me you'll survive. If you don't, Natalia and I will never stop grieving. Shut up! Fine, I promise. Now go! No time left. I'm going to disappear soon.
What?
Out of the way!
No! Your fight is with me, Ash. No, Luke von Fabra. Prepare to die.
Obtained the incomplete key of Lorelei.
Hey!
You're okay?
Yeah, Ash helped me.
Ash? What's he doing now?
Holding off the enemy.
Then we should keep going so his efforts won't go to waste.
We're not going to save him?
Ash hates Luke, but he let him go ahead. He must have his reasons.
You're right. But I have a bad feeling about it.
Natalia.
I'm sure it's just my imagination. I'm sorry. Let's go.
Alright, so much has happened in this episode. Boy, was that emotional for me. I know I say this after every episode, but it really means a lot that you guys watch this, that you listen to my rambling, my thoughts. So, with that being said, thank you all for joining me so much. Please join me again for another episode of Tales of the Abyss.